For the 21st century observer, George Grosz's Ecce Homo is a theatrical cabaret, plunging its audience amidst the sordid affairs of 1920s Berlin and its seedy cast of caricatures. Throwing aside the red curtain, Grosz reveals a troupe of grim players on a post-war stage, where, behind a backdrop of laughter and frivolities, there lurks a brooding darkness. At first we smile at the jowled face of a plutocrat, or smirk at a gratuitous crotch shot. Then we begin to notice the dismembered bodies, the sex murderer washing his hands of her blood, the alleyway executions, the silent whimpers of the infirm and the lame. To Grosz's contemporaries, Ecce Homo was a chronicle of German depravity, an objective document detailing the real narrative of the Depression years. The suite depicts a decrepit Berlin, its sole inhabitants the lecherous and begrimed, middle-aged, middle-class society, whose corrupt lives spill wantonly from boudoirs and barrooms into the city streets. Even Grosz himself did not feel exempt from this portrayal of society. He features in a chilling self-portrait as a much older man, bloodshot and worn down by the smut that surrounds him. This reality was one that the authorities could not stomach. Following publication, Grosz was taken to court for offending the sense of modesty and morality of the German public. 24 of the plates were confiscated. Huge numbers of the original drawings were destroyed. Grosz and his associates were each fined, Grosz's total penalties across the trial amounting to 6,000 marks. Like the etchings of Goya, Grosz's prints have a historicity which makes them paradoxically timeless. They are not specific scenes or particular events, but rather an encapsulation of the grotesquerie and the excess of middle-class Berlin in the 1920s. They transport us not to a place or a moment, but to something altogether more powerful, to the very feel of that time, to the filth of those streets, the shamelessness of the sex, to the sordid leers across lamplit rooms, and the fear of what horrors lay in wait around the corner.